I'm Davy Jones. I play in the Hickoids, and my original punk rock band was the Ideals. We out of Killeen, Texas originally, and then Austin. Richard Hayes, who was the original Ideals bass player, and Arthur Hayes, the original Ideals Hickoids drummer, was also in the Ideals. Yeah, my first show in Dallas was at DJ's, and it was probably in 1979 at some point, and Dolores Nolly took us down Greenville after the show to a Mexican restaurant, and we had dinner. I remember I mean, she was so nice, in like a nice sort of white tablecloth, really old school like Mexican restaurant. The experience I really remember, we had a homemade banner. I mean, we were very punk rock, you know. We were like no rock star. Our idea at that time in '79, you know, we weren't dressing up, and it was like no rock stars above all else, you know. And anybody can do this. It's of the people. Anyway, we had our handmade banner that said the Ideals. Well, you guys start giving us fucking shit before we even start playing, you know, and people are like tossing beer already and spitting and gobbing on us, and I'm like, hey, and then this one asshole starts going, oh, you got a banner, like Aerosmith or something. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck you. And then somebody else comes over and goes, oh my God, do you know who that was you just told? I'm like, no, who was that? It's like, that's Mike. He's the singer of the Vomit Pigs. You know, like I'm supposed to be fucking impressed by a fucking asshole throwing beer on me and talking that fucking shit. We still are playing local, you know, Fruit Fly is going to be on this new Hickoids album we got coming out. So we're still playing Texas Ranger Man the way, not like Doug Sum, but like Pepe's version, you know. And like another one of the songs on the new record, Tijuana, I guess Jeff and Pep kind of wrote it together about our little trip to Tijuana back in '89. So he's still got a hand. Two songs that he had a hand in writing are going to be on our next album. So we're not done with Pepe or our late bass player Dick Hayes. You know, there's some songs about him. We still, you know, we still have those great friends of ours with us all the time. So that's how much how close we were back in the day. You know, who opened for us at Trees? 9 Inch Nails opened for the Hickoids at Trees. Of course, Nirvana opened for us too. It's like, we got all those good, you know, what good does it do? Yeah, when people on their way up, you know, Flaming Lips opened for us down at the Beach Club in Austin too, you know, and Richard and I from the Hickoids, we were on the Lee Harvey is a friend of mine single, so I've gotten to play on a few Texas records. He's just a great musicologist, you know, and a great. I could sit there and listen to singles with Tex for the rest of my days. Pepe, at one point, somebody gave Pepe this Sharpay. You know what a Sharpay is?
A dog.
But it's a dog with it's all got the super wrinkly. You know, even a young Sharpay has the. So the dog was named Wrinkle Butt. They named the dog Wrinkle Butt. And so we were doing what we always did, tweaking out and up all night, drinking beer. You know, after our show, I don't remember much about the show, but I remember we had the after party, we're playing quarters, we're getting drunk, we're doing what we always did with the Hickoids and Gringos. I mean, we were like brothers. That's why we're here today, you know? With the Gringos reunion once a year, we're there, you know? But anyway, so all of a sudden, at about dawn, in the middle of one of our typical parties, we notice the dog is gone. Pep's new dog. And so then you saw everybody just like, at whatever it was, 6:30 in the morning, like 25 super fucked up punk rockers combing the streets of this neighborhood where the gringos live, going, wrinkle butt, wrinkle butt, wrinkle butt. It was one of the stupidest things I've ever witnessed in my life. So wrinkle butt was located. That was a happy ending on that. We toured together, the gringos and us, and one time, I forget where we were going, but if we were going, we were all in a caravan, and I happened to be in the back seat of the gringos' station wagon, and the gringos were hauling a U-Haul that had the Hickoids and gringos equipment in it. We were somewhere, I don't know if they did a show in Austin and we were going to go do it, but we were caravanning together, and I was in the back of the gringos' station wagon. Well, this big U-Haul behind us, all of a sudden, I think we were somewhere between Austin and Dallas. All of a sudden, I see smoke coming out of the back of the car that we're in, and the station wagon is on fire. I was like, fire? Don, Pablo, the drummer of the Gringos, like pulls over, and then we jump out of the car, and the station wagon is engulfing in flames, and so we're kind of standing there going, what? Well, then it kind of occurs to us, all of our equipment is in the U-Haul that is attached to it, and Don runs back. I mean, we're thinking, this car is going to blow up any fucking second. Well, he goes, detaches, and pulls off the trailer, before all of our equipment went up in smoke. Well, I mean, somebody might remember more details than me, but all I know is that was one of the scariest moments. We kept having scary and weird moments, but, no one was ever arrested. That's what the amazing thing in the history of the Hickoids is that nobody's ever been arrested. As we drove around the country drunk and on drugs for the better part of a decade, back in the old days. I like Dallas. I mean, the fact that some of my friends who have moved here and stuff, the people that try to portray, like, we're the big city, we have the big stuff like New York, that attitude is as bad as the Austin holier than thou attitude, you know what I mean? But there's too many hipsters in Austin too, and too many rich people there. I don't know what to say. We've always had a great time in Dallas, and it's in large part thanks to Gringos and our other friends like Russell from the Graceland guys, and I mean we love Dallas. We always have fun when luckily there's still some people that remember us from back then, and I love Dallas. I may occasionally call it the city of hate, but that's just because that's just so absurd. After Kennedy was shot, it's such a bad phrase, and I still have to repeat it,